Every second of every day, trillions of bits of data race across the globe, silently, invisibly, through cables, satellites, and cell towers. Emails, videos, tweets, bank transactions, emergency communications, even the GPS that tells your pizza guy which turn to take. It all runs on the internet. But what if, just for one day, all of it, everything had disappeared? No warning, no explanation, no internet. For 24 hours. What would that actually look like? Would it just be inconvenient or catastrophic? Often think of the internet as a place, websites, apps, social media. But the internet is more like an ecosystem, a global nervous system connecting every corner of modern life. From controlling energy grids to managing air traffic, from tracking inventory in warehouses to running financial markets, our world is stitched together by this invisible web. In fact, over 60% of the global population uses the internet daily. Businesses rely on cloud computing. Hospitals depend on real-time databases. Governments communicate through encrypted digital channels. Even your refrigerator might be connected. We live in what experts call the Internet of Everything. So, let's hit the power button and turn it off. It begins subtly. At 7:46 a.m. in Tokyo, a commuter notices their Spotify playlist won't load. In São Paulo, a journalist's article won't upload. In Berlin, traffic lights controlled by remote sensors begin to blink irregularly. By 8 a.m., London time, it's confirmed. The internet is down. But here's the kicker. No one knows why. Phones still work, but not WhatsApp. Text messages go through, but no emails, no Google, no Netflix, no Twitter. The first response, restart. The second, panic. In New York, a stock trader stares at a blank screen. No prices, no movement. On the other side of the world, a mother tries to buy medicine using a QR code. It fails. Cash? She doesn't have any. Over the next 60 minutes, it becomes clear. This isn't local. This is global, and it's only just begun. The cloud. It's not some magical storage in the sky. It's physical, real, a vast network of data centers located all over the world. And when the internet goes down, the cloud goes with it. Businesses grind to a halt. Entire companies lose access to documents, emails, and project files. Factories that rely on automated cloud-based systems for production simply stop working. One executive puts it plainly. It's like the office building is here, but all the tools and blueprints are locked in a vault we can't open. Hospitals are suddenly thrown decades back. Digital health records can't be accessed. Nurses run room to room with handwritten notes. Diagnostic tools that require real-time software updates flash error screens. The modern healthcare system, dependent on speed and precision, is now forced into analog mode, where mistakes are more likely and time is harder to manage. Airplanes rely on the internet too. GPS updates, weather tracking, scheduling systems, air traffic communication, all connected. And while planes won't fall out of the sky, they will fall into confusion. Flights are delayed or grounded altogether. Baggage handling freezes. Passenger check-ins become manual. Airports swell with frustrated travelers who can't even tweet their rage. And it's not just the sky, it's the roads too. Ride-sharing services go dark. Delivery drivers can't find addresses. Logistics companies lose track of shipments. Amazon warehouses stand still. Food delivery? Forget about it. Suddenly, even the basics, like buying bread or catching a cab, feel like solving a puzzle. Without a map. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Wall Street falls silent. The New York Stock Exchange depends on high-frequency internet connections to process trades. Hundreds of billions of dollars each hour. Now, it's a ghost town. Globally, markets freeze. Banks can't verify transactions. ATMs go offline. Cryptocurrency. Exchanges vanish into silence. Digital wallets are locked. Credit cards stop working. And here's the irony. Even though people have money, they can't use it. For the first time in decades, people line up at banks, branches overwhelmed. Tellers use calculators. Some can't even open their doors because they rely on internet-controlled security systems. The global economy doesn't crash, yet, but it's suspended, held in a digital limbo. A $100 trillion waiting game. No memes, no Instagram stories, no trending topics. For the generation raised online, the silence is deafening. Teenagers stare at their black screens. Influencers vanish. Millions of people, whose identities are built online, are suddenly invisible. But it's not just social media. Families overseas can't connect. International businesses lose contact with branches. Remote workers are isolated. Digital communities vanish overnight. And while some turn to traditional TV or radio, younger generations are stunned. For many, it's the first time they've seen a world without the internet. The result? A strange emotional roller coaster. First, relief, then confusion, and finally something eerily close to withdrawal. Governments around the world scramble to respond. Without internet, interdepartmental coordination slows. Emergency systems default to analog backups, but many haven't been tested in years. Law enforcement can't access national databases. Border control systems malfunction. Traffic cameras stop working. Surveillance tools go blind. Cybersecurity teams worry this might be a coordinated attack. Was it a massive cyber assault? A solar storm? Sabotage? And if it was an attack, who did it and what might come next? World leaders convene emergency meetings, some in underground bunkers with landline phones. Military bases go into alert mode. Nuclear systems remain intact, but mistrust spreads fast. The internet is gone. And with it, a sense of global security. By hour 18, a transformation is underway. Local radio becomes a lifeline. People dust off board games. Books are read again. Cafes fill with conversations. Strangers help each other in grocery stores. For the first time in decades, cities feel quieter, less distracted. The stars, usually hidden by digital glow, shine visibly above skyscrapers. Something unexpected happens. We reconnect with the physical world. But beneath the surface, tension simmers. Companies face enormous losses. Some fear the outage could stretch beyond a day. Tech firms work frantically to diagnose the issue. Rumors spread about malware, rogue satellites, even AI rebellions, and then it happens. At exactly 7:52 a.m. the next day, a quiet signal pulses across networks. One by one, data centers hum back to life. Emails begin to arrive. WhatsApp buzzes, tweets flood timelines, Google searches spike. The internet is back. Cheers erupt. Screens light up. Some people cry. Some scream in joy. Others, they simply sigh and scroll. But the world is not the same. The 24-hour outage becomes a global case study. It exposes vulnerabilities and awakens governments, businesses, and citizens to a hard truth. We are profoundly unprepared. Companies begin investing in offline backups. Schools teach digital detox strategies. Emergency services train for analog scenarios. And for a moment, just a brief moment, the world considers an idea. What if we didn't go back to normal? What if we built a world more resilient? Less dependent, more human? A few visionaries even start a movement. Local intranets, decentralized communication systems, and physical community centers. But within weeks, the world scrolls on. The internet gives us power, connection, speed, and convenience. But it also creates a single point of failure. In just 24 hours, we saw how thin the digital ice beneath us really is. So the question isn't just, what if the internet disappeared? The real question is, what will we do the next time it does? If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who thinks the internet is forever. Because, as we've just seen, forever might only last until tomorrow. What would happen if the internet vanished, everywhere, for just one day? In this video, we explore the global consequences of a 24-hour blackout. From grounded flights and frozen bank accounts to silent hospitals and vanished social networks. As the world grinds to a halt, Humanity is forced to remember life before screens and confront how fragile our digital reality really is. This isn't just a thought experiment, it's a wake-up call.